Like the video and subscribe right now, or he will do it. Can someone please Photoshop out that disabled thing? Thanks. Done. Why does her body structure look like my profile picture? Rate my haircut. This looks like you're a small town southern lady who moved to a big city and discovered she's lesbian and is trying to fit in desperately. Most tweeters don't post replies like this. We're asking tweeters to review replies with potentially harmful or offensive language. Want to take another look before tweeting? Their septum must be blocking their nose, causing lack of oxygen to the brain. Because this bitch is dumb. Joe Exotic is Steve Iwin's Wario. Which suits me better? Would you rather be the guy that says we are more alike than you realize, Batman? Or the guy who says, or, no, it's Dabat? That's a lot of effort to announce that the bride and groom are siblings. You're kinda like Rapunzel. What? But instead of letting down your hair, you just let down everyone in your life. Homie woke up and combed through his hair with a fried pork chop. Oh my god. That lip is huge. She looks like someone with a peanut allergy that just won a peanut butter eating contest. Imagine being straight. What music would I even listen to? The same kinda ducking music you listen to now, you ducking crayon chewer. It's amazing when people who don't live here care about American politics. Nobody gives a duck about European politics. We are your heroes and gods. If they are gods, then they are Greek gods. Utterly useless and ducking their sister. Scene Penn says he is thinking about taking up arms against Russia. Why does he look like a struggling Italian football coach in Serie A? Twitter is full of women who see this pic and think back then I'd be the happy big titty bimbo who other women side-eye for being hot, but I've interacted with enough of you to know that in the 60s you'd all be in mental asylums. Which astronaut is from Arkansas? People from states ranked 47th in education rarely become astronauts. Close street they get to the moon is the crescent one on the outhouse door. I'd rather give a rabid skunk a proctology exam in a closet than ever deal with AT&T again. She looks like every age at once. First time and I don't know jack shit. Did I get cheated? If you got caught with this in a jail cell, they would let you keep it. You was at the club bottoms up when I first met you. Glad to see my GTA Online character is out here grindin'. Bro really said. Can they raise lifeguard requirements? I'm sorry, but I just don't trust a 19-year-old 110-pound blonde named Mackenzie with the IQ of McChicken to save my life. I hope they get a heavy diarrhea during the pollen season, so that every time they sneeze they shit their pants in public. You are offered $1 million if you can name a place where nobody in history has ever had Shreks. What is your answer? You know, the person who invented the fake X button in mobile games? His bed. I wouldn't want you if you were the last two people on earth and God put an AR-15 with a 100-round drum to my head telling me to repopulate with you. The man I want versus the man that wants me. Jake Paul looks like a gay stripper with daddy issues. Dropped Series X onto asphalt. Large crack on the shell but it still works. Is there anything I should be worried about? Holding a baby. Which celebrity is considered a Shrek symbol, but you just don't see it? Sarah Jessica Parker's PR team worked overtime to convince the world she was a Shrek symbol. She and Adam Driver need to hook up and have a pony. He has a darkness in him, but he's doing his best, I think. This face is like when I'm trying to listen to someone talk, but I start wondering if I was a good person in high school. Hey, I need a favor from your parents. I want to have a handsome baby. How can my parents help you in that? Can you ask them which position they ducked in, so I can avoid it? The moment both players realize their M1 has just been blundered. Bro went full YouTube thumbnail. Vince McMahon has a new look. Dude looks like he just tied a damsel to train tracks. Yeah, I look good. Now show yourself. You look like you have a slot for a license plate on your forehead. This is exactly what I was thinking, Mayo. Where the duck is his ribcage. How does he breathe? Yeah, it's the lungs that I haven't figured out. And when he says you could watch his turds moving through his large intestine, maybe he is just so skinny, oxygen can transfer through his skin and reach all his organs? Timothy Chalamet looks like a pointy Italian shoe that was turned into a real boy by a witch's curse. My vagina is a Venus flytrap. It attracts flies. The French exist. Redditors for some reason. Most France. Okay to great. Paris. 30% pleasant. I'm French. I can confirm the bad reputation of France comes from goddamn Paris. Paris is the France of France. It's like watching two cavemen discover fire, and then forget about it, and then discover it again. Vaccines cause ADHD. That lady has abs for a throat. Facial hair gone for now. Let the jokes fly. You look like the black student they put on university brochures to show diversity. I'm gonna pound you at Recky's, Twinkie. You'd better be nice to me, Mo. Or, why? Because someday my tax dollars will be paying for your prison cell. Cashier. Your total is 9.99. Me. Here's 10 and keep the change. Bro Budger's living in a mansion. Why dad calling his child son in the first place? It's because of people like you. There's a tutorial video on how to drink water. Danny DeVito isn't going to die, he's just going to keep getting smaller and more dense until he finally collapses into a black hole and swallows the earth. You have no class, racist. It's literally a $15 cab ride from your hairline to your eyebrows. What should I name her? My new toy. Call it free throw, so you won't ever sink it. To a dick mum, 45, says nobody will give her a job. Personally, it's not the placement, but the ducking miserable quality of the work that bothers me most. It's like she gave a bunch of kindergartners on Ritalin withdrawal sharpies, had them go to town on her face, then had a junkie with a prison needle system make it permanent. The sun is the most unreliable piece of shite rag in the world. The fact that it's called the sun is an insult to the celestial body that has helped Earth since the dawn of time. Why is she dressed like she's debating if Sparta should go to war or not? You look like you eat buttons off the remote. What the duck is he wearing? Looks like he dressed up as a baby crib for Halloween and forgot to change after the party. Blockbuster cancelled after one season at Netflix. Netflix killed Blockbuster twice. What you look like? I'm so ugly. No what? No cap. One twin looks like she knows how you die, and the other knows when you die. Once in the 4th grade this guy got a 2% on his math quiz, so everyone called him Milk for the rest of the year. My personal opinion. I've always wanted to drink alcohol, but never had the strength. You see, in my family, alcohol is essentially water. My mother, father, and their parents drank excessively throughout their lives and drowned in their consumption. It was a terrible thing to watch. After seeing my father keel over and pass away with yellow skin after his liver failed, I promised myself never to drink. Maybe it's genetic, maybe it's curiosity, but I've never understood my strong desire to drink after seeing what I have. My father, as previously mentioned, died from cirrhosis. However, this did not come suddenly. He had suffering from this condition for over a decade and never even stopped drinking. He didn't want to die, but his urge to drink just surpassed his desire to get better, and on that day he had just finished his second bottle of brandy before tragedy struck. Alcoholism is a complicated, destructive and obsessive set of circumstances that cannot be truly understood unless you've seen it. I have never in my life had even single drop of alcohol as I'm too scared of the consequences. I was proud to say this, that I have gone 53 years alcohol free, disease free, with a functioning liver and a sustainable future. But after downloading this app, I just wish I started drinking earlier. Easily a 0/10 do not recommend. Featured comment. Tiger Sword Master. Girls from my class. I'm someone's reason to live. Me. You are reason for Grim Reaper to exist.